Hi, Dr. Marcia here with another in my series on coping with COVID. I know that for many of us here in Canada, we're feeling quite insecure right now. We're feeling frightened, maybe even helpless, maybe even hopeless. We don't know what's coming and things are so unpredictable that it's very anxiety provoking. But really, if you think about it, COVID-19 is a wonderful opportunity to reflect on something a little bit more deep, something a little bit behind the surface that we don't really think about much, which is that really nothing is ever certain. Yes, we are living in very uncertain times right now, and it's globally very uncertain, but in our own individual lives and in the lives of our families and friends, things aren't ever really certain. Think about it. Have you ever had a wedding that was planned and then suddenly it rains on the day of the wedding? Or were you planning a ski vacation and then there was no snow? Or perhaps, one day you woke up and you had chest pains and you were rushed to the hospital with a heart attack. The thing about life is that things will happen. They'll turn on a dime. You cannot predict, you cannot control, and you cannot prevent a lot of things from happening. The only thing you can do is be prepared by being very present in the moment and really being in touch with what you feel and what you need, and then being able to make choices and deal with the things that arise in your life. So COVID-19 is an opportunity to really reflect on the reality that we never can really see what's coming around the corner. Things can change on a dime. We are living in this kind of illusion of normalcy and predictability and control in our North American society because things are so comfortable for most of us. We know where our next meal is coming from. We know where our bills are going to be paid. And so we feel this false sense of security. But the reality is anything can change at any time. And COVID is really showing us that. And for some of you, you might go, oh my gosh, that's going to make me feel even more anxious. But that's really the reality of life. And if we can come to terms with this reality, if we can come to terms with the fact that nothing is predictable, nothing is controllable, and that everything is constantly changing, in fact, change is the nature of our reality, we can start to relax and calm down and accept this new reality and the real, deeper underlying reality of life, which is that we don't know. And those question marks that we're feeling so acutely right now, that's really how life actually is. And COVID is just bringing it up to the forefront of our perceptions. So take this time, take this opportunity to use COVID as a life lesson. Of course it's difficult. Of course it's challenging. Of course it's anxiety provoking. But consider this. Life is never predictable. Anything can change at any time. And when things do get back to normal or whatever normal they will be, that doesn't mean that, moving forward, everything will be stable and predictable and clear sailing. No, it just means that life will go back to our perhaps false sense of security. But if you choose not to have that false sense of security, if you choose to use this opportunity to really see the truth about our reality and just know that there is no such thing as control, then perhaps you will be better prepared to face and deal with the challenges that arise down the road. And you won't be shocked or freaked out or so anxious when things become more difficult or challenging. And actually right now, I think we have to all come together and realize that insecurity is the norm of being a human being. It's the norm of being alive on this planet. And if we recognize that and accept that, we don't have to get stressed out about it. We just have to realize that is how the world works. That is how life works. And then if we are present and conscious and able to make good choices, then we can live with that new awareness of our reality instead of being overwhelmed in this time or moving forward.